Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are back. And it is, in fact, main event time, as we are about to have our big triple threat match between Booker T, Kane, and Sting. And whoever wins this match will be taking on CM Punk. And then whoever wins that is going to take on the winner of 2 more qualifying matches. And then we will finally decide who is going to be the Working Hours Workhorse Champion here on this brand. But this man, a guy who earlier tonight you all heard, believes that he should already have this championship around his waist. Booker T, ladies and gentlemen. Booker T is here. And earlier tonight, you all saw it, he had some issues with Kane. Yeah, we're going to take a look at it here. This is what Booker T had to say.
I'm happy Teddy Long believes I'm a workhorse. But what I'm not happy about is the fact he's making me fight all these guys to get that championship.
Oh boy, I don't think Kane took a liking to anything that Booker T had to say, especially the fact that Kane is in the same match as Booker T, knowing that he deserves a shot for that championship. Oh my God. Look up in the rafters. It's Sting! Now I think Booker T realizes it. Yep. And no way is Booker T happy that the guy who he's got to be facing later tonight was the one to help him out here. Yeah, but folks, now Booker T looking to make that name for himself in this triple threat match. I can't even believe that he was so flabbergasted to think that he would have to fight for a championship opportunity here. And here comes the man who was not too happy about the words that Booker T had to say. The big red machine, the big red monster, Kane. Of course, always being flanked by his henchman, Mankind. And of course, there he is. My God, I'm surprised he's even out. I'm surprised he's even out here, you know, after that match we just saw and all, you know. I'm not saying that, you know, a certain somebody could be a certain somebody else, but I'm just saying I haven't seen Cactus Jack and Mankind in the same room at the same time. But you gotta believe if you're Booker T and if you're Sting, this is the guy who realistically you're gonna stay on for the entirety of this match. This is the guy who is the biggest threat to you and your opportunity at that championship. And folks, it's kind of crazy to think about how hot it was in this building 3 minutes ago when Kane was just making his entrance, to now how cold it is with the snow dropping from the ceiling. It is freezing in this building, ladies and gentlemen. And folks, Sting and Darby Allin were not afraid to fight off Kane and Mankind earlier. So something's telling me Sting's not going to be afraid this time around. And I don't know how you can be, especially when you got a man like Darby Allin by your side. Some view Sting as the greatest of all time, and it's not hard to believe with what this man has done throughout the entirety of his career. He's one of the only professional wrestlers to be in the WWE, TNA, and WCW at one point in his career. There's not a lot of men who could say that. But when you're as pulverizing as Sting is, and if you are somebody who's had the career as Sting, you're bound to be in any and every promotion. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with our main event. Hey guys, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling YouTube video. I just wanted to take this time to thank Ringside Collectibles for all that they've done for the action figure community when it comes to wrestling. If it wasn't for these guys who started it all, we wouldn't be able to get our hands on a lot of the figures you see nowadays. Now, I'm not sponsored, nor do I have a discount code by any means, but I just wanted to take this time to thank them because, again, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't see a lot of what we do today. So go ahead right at the end of this video, or hell, even while you're watching this video, and check out ringsidecollectibles.com or wrestlingfigures.com for the most up-to-date wrestling figures in the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Main event started, and Sting already going right after Kane. Not even giving Kane a second to breathe here as he is just laying down these shots to Kane here. And now Booker T looking to come up from behind on Sting. Sting is in trouble. Look out. Now some shots from Booker T. Booker T laying in these shots. Off the ropes goes Sting. Into that kick there by Booker T. Yeah, that height of Booker T really helps in his favor, especially with kicks like that. But not for long when you are a guy the size of Kane, as Kane is looking to get this choke slam on Booker T here. Booker T lands on his feet, able to stop himself. Now with these shots to Kane, kick to the gut, and a big old DDT sending him head first into the mat. And now he's grabbing Sting. Maybe he could be doing the same thing here, but no, a neck breaker there. And now Kane and Booker T back to their feet. Booker T with a big old flapjack. Booker T has had the upper hand thus far in this contest, as he has just taken it to Sting and Kane. And honestly, I gotta be honest, this isn't the way I saw this one going, folks. But it might be going the way I see it going, with Kane grabbing Booker T here. What's he going for? And a big old power bomb. Man, that's gotta rattle the spine of Booker T. As now Kane taking it to Sting with a sidewalk slam from out of the corner. And now Booker T gets sent over the top rope, and Kane's going right out after him. And the fight has now been taken to the floor. This can't be good. Look out, Sting over the top rope. And now Darby Allin, what's he doing? He's not in this match. No, you've got to be kidding me. But Mankind running around, hopefully to save the day here. As Darby Allin hit that coffin drop, Mankind elbow drop from the second rope. You see what I'm telling you, that's got to be Cactus Jack. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is already getting chaotic to the max, as now every man on their feet. Sting went for the Stinger Splash, but he got caught by Kane, as Kane was trying to go for a tombstone there. But Sting nails him with a tombstone pile driver. But not for long, as Booker T was able to hit that Houston hangover, and we're going to see it. Look at that spinneroonie. You love to see it from Booker T. This is why these people love him. But no, not for long, as Kane grabs that gullet, but he gets caught. Man, I thought Kane was going to go for a choke slam there, but he got caught with that book end, and now Sting. Stinger Splash in the corner to Booker T. But Kane right behind Sting here, setting him up for that choke slam, readjusting the glove, but no, Sting able to fight back. And now is Sting going to give Kane, yes, that Stinger Splash. Man, he nailed that splash in the corner, and now he's looking to do that inverted DDT on Kane here. But Booker T back to his feet, kick to the gut of Sting. Could be going for a scissor kick, but no. Sting was able to catch him, gorilla press, he's up high, and down comes Booker T. Man, Sting now with the upper hand, but Mankind not letting that happen for long. Trying to help out his buddy Kane here, and anything is legal in a triple threat match. So this is all legal here, but Sting, he's got Mankind. But he's not in this match, Sting, it doesn't matter. Scorpion death drop to Mankind. But now, Booker T with a scissor kick. And Kane, he's got the throat. Could be going for that choke slam. But wait a second. Is that a lantern? Folks, I don't know what's going on here. The lights in the arena are shutting out. Guys, I really don't know what this is about. There was a lantern in the corner. The lights went out in the arena. The lights are back on. Guys, what is going on here? Wait a second. Oh my God, no way. Is that who I think it is? It's Bray Wyatt. What the heck is Bray Wyatt doing out here? He has nothing to do with this match. He's not in any of the qualifying matches. What is Bray Wyatt doing out here? I'm so confused, folks. I don't know what this is about. But wait a second. Brody Lee with a discus clothesline. What is this about? Bray Wyatt and Brody Lee are out here. And oh my God, what is that? Some kind of pig monster just gave Darby Allin a meteor from the top rope. And no! Brody Lee just nailed Sting with that metal baseball bat. Oh my God, he's got to have a concussion. He's got to have something. We need medics to get in there. But I don't even think Bray Wyatt will let us get to the medics as the lights go out again. Oh my, and look at this. Booker T is on top of Sting. 1, 2, and that's it. Booker T moves on, and now Booker T is set to take on CM Punk in the next qualifying match. Or I'm sorry, not the next qualifying match, But in the next match for the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Workhorse Championship, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Booker T, but at what cost? What was that about? Folks, thank you all for joining us, but next week, folks, we got a stacked card for you, as in Fatal 4-Way action, another qualifying match. The Rock, Bret Hart, Mankind, and British Bulldog will all be meeting in a one fall to a finish Fatal 4-Way, and then the triple threat qualifier for that week's episode is going to be The Undertaker taking on The Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura, triple threat one fall to a finish action. And like we heard earlier, Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin will be going one-on-one, and whoever wins will get a shot at the Workhorse Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us